Rajgopalachari. Rajgopalachari was an independence activist who served as the last Governor-General of India from 1948 to 50. Earlier, he served as the first Governor of West Bengal in 1947 to 48. He was the Home Minister in the first Nehru cabinet succeeding Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel in 1950. He served as the Chief Minister of Madras Presidency from 1937 to 39 and later as the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu between 1952 and 1954. He founded the Swatantra Party in 1959. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan. Radhakrishnan served as the first Vice President of India from 1952 to 1962 and as the second President of India from 1962 to 1967. Since 1962, his birthday of 5th September is observed annually as Teachers' Day in India. C. V. Raman. Raman was a physicist known for his work in the field of light scattering. He is known for the discovery of Raman scattering and Raman spectroscopy and was presented the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1930. Bhagwan Das. Bhagwan Das was an independence activist, theosophist and educationist. He co-founded Kashi Vidyapeeth and worked with Madan Mohan Malviya to establish the Banaras Hindu University. M. Visvesvaraya. Visvesvaraya was a civil engineer and statesman. He served as the 19th Diwan of Mysore from 1912 to 1918. His birthday, 15th September, is observed annually as Engineers' Day in India. Jawaharlal Nehru. Nehru was an independence activist and politician who was the first and the longest-serving Prime Minister of India from 1947 to 1964. Govind Ballabh Pant. Pant was an independence activist and politician who served as the Premier of United Provinces 1937 to 39, 1946 to 50, and as the first Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh from 1950 to 1954. He served as Union Home Minister from 1955 to 1961. Dhondo Keshav Karve. Karve was a social reformer and educator, known for his work on education for women and remarriage of Hindu widows. He established the Widow Marriage Association, 1883, Hindu Widows Home, 1896, and started Srimati Nathibai Damodar Thakase Women's University in 1916. Bidhan Chandra Roy. Roy was a physician, politician and educationist. He served as the second Chief Minister of West Bengal from 1948 to 1962 and is known as the maker of modern West Bengal. His birthday on 1st July is observed annually as the National Doctors' Day in India. Purushottam Das Tandon. Tandon was an independence activist and politician who served as the Speaker of the Uttar Pradesh Legislative Assembly from 1937 to 1950. He was actively involved in a campaign to get official language status to Hindi. Rajendra Prasad. Prasadna was an independence activist, lawyer and statesman who was associated with Mahatma Gandhi in the Champaran Satyagraha in Bihar and non-cooperation movement. Became the President of Constituent Assembly of India. He was later elected as the first President of India, 1950 to 62. Zakir Hussain. Hussain was an independence activist and philosopher who served as the Vice Chancellor of Aligarh Muslim University, 1948 to 56, and the Governor of Bihar, 1957 to 62. Later, he was elected as second Vice President of India, 1962 to 67, and went on to become the third President of India, 1967 to 69. Pandurang Vaman Kane. Kane was an Indologist and Sanskrit scholar, known for his 5-volume literary work, History of Dharmastra, Ancient and Medieval Religious and Civil Law in India. Lal Bahadur Shastri. Shastri was an independence activist, known for his slogan Jai Jawan Jai Kisan, Hail to the soldier, hail to the farmer. He served as second Prime Minister of India, 1964 to 66, and led the country during the Indo-Pakistani War of 1965. Indira Gandhi. Indira Gandhi was the Prime Minister of India during 1966 to 77 and 1980 to 84. She is known as the Iron Lady of India, as she led India during the Indo-Pakistani War of 1971 and the concurrent Bangladesh Liberation War, which led to the formation of Bangladesh. V.V. Giri. Giri was an independence activist who organized trade unions and facilitated their participation in the fight for independence. Post-independence, Giri held positions of Governor of Uttar Pradesh, Kerala and Mysore state and other cabinet ministries. He became the first acting president and was eventually elected as the fourth President of India, serving from 1969 to 1974. K. Kamaraj. Kamaraj was an independence activist and politician who served as the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu for over 9 years between 1954 and 1963. He was known as the Kingmaker, as he was the President of the Indian National Congress when electing Lal Bahadur Shastri the Prime Minister after Nehru's death and Indira Gandhi after Shastri's death. He later founded the Indian political party, the Indian National Congress organization. Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa was a Catholic nun and founder of the Missionaries of Charity, a religious congregation which manages homes for deceased people. She was the recipient of the Nobel Peace Prize for her humanitarian work in 1979. She was beatified on 19 October 2003 by Pope John Paul II and canonized on 4 September 2016 by Pope Francis. Vinoba Bhave. Bhave was an independence activist, social reformer and an associate of Mahatma Gandhi, known for his Bhudan movement. He was known by the honorific title Acharya, teacher, and was awarded the Ramon Magsaysay Award, 1958, for his humanitarian work. Abdul Ghaffar Khan. Khan was an independence activist, a follower of Mahatma Gandhi and an advocate of Hindu-Muslim unity in the subcontinent. He was known as Frontier Gandhi and was part of the Khilafat movement in 1920 and founded the Khudai Khidmatgar, Red Shirt movement, in 1929. M.G. Ramachandran. Ramachandran was an actor and politician who was the founder of the Indian political party, All India Anna Dravida Munnetra Kazhagam, and served as the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu for over 10 years between 1977 and 1987. He is known by the sobriquet the Purachi Thalaivar, revolutionary leader. B.R. Ambedkar. Ambedkar was a social reformer, lawyer and a Dalit leader, who headed the committee drafting the Indian Constitution while also serving as the first Law Minister of India later. Ambedkar campaigned against the social discrimination of Dalits and the caste system in India. He was associated with the Dalit Buddhist movement after converting to Buddhism on 14 October 1956. Nelson Mandela. Mandela was the leader of the anti-apartheid movement in South Africa and later served as the President of South Africa, 1994–99. Often called as the Gandhi of South Africa, Mandela's African National Congress movement was influenced by Gandhian philosophy. In 1993, he was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. Rajiv Gandhi. Rajiv Gandhi was a pilot turned politician who served as the sixth Prime Minister of India, serving from 1984 to 1989. Vallabhbhai Patel. Patel was an independence activist who served as the first Deputy Prime Minister of India, 1947–50, and Home Minister. Patel was known as the Iron Man of India and by the title of Sardar, leader, Patel, and was instrumental in the accession of the princely states into the Indian Union. Morarji Desai. Desai was an independence activist and politician who served as the fourth Prime Minister of India from 1977 to 1979 and was the first to be not from the Indian National Congress. He was also awarded the Nishani-Pakistan, the second highest civilian award given by the government of Pakistan. Desai had earlier abolished the awards while he was in the office of Prime Minister for it being worthless and politicized. Abul Kalam Azad. Azad was an independence activist and politician who served as the first Education Minister of India. His birthday on 11th November is observed annually as the National Education Day in India. J.R.D. Tata. Tata was an industrialist, philanthropist, and aviation pioneer who served as the chairman of the business conglomerate Tata Group. He is the founder of various educational and research institutes and businesses. Satyajit Ray. Ray was a film director. He directed his first film Patha Panchali in 1955 and is credited with bringing world recognition to Indian cinema. In 1984, Ray was awarded the Dadasaheb Phalke Award, India's highest award in cinema, and in 1991, he received Academy Honorary Award. Gulzarilal Nanda. Nanda was an independence activist and politician who served as the interim Prime Minister of India in 1964 and 1966 and as the Deputy Chairman of the Planning Commission. Aruna Asaf Ali. Ali was an independence activist, known for hoisting the tricolour flag off in Bombay during the Quit India movement in 1942. Post-independence, Ali was elected as Delhi's first mayor in 1958. A.P.J. Abdul Kalam. Kalam was an aerospace and defence scientist who later served as the 11th President of India from 2002 until 2007. He was involved in the development of India's first satellite launch vehicle SLV-3 and the Integrated Guided Missile Development Program, while working for various space and defence research agencies, and has served as a scientific advisor to the Defence Minister, Secretary for Defence Research and Director of Defence Research and Development Organisation. M.S. Subbulakshmi. Subbulakshmi was a Carnatic classical vocalist, known for her songs, religious chantings and compositions. She was the first Indian musician to receive the Ramon Magsaysay Award for her public service. C. Subramaniam. Subramaniam was an independence activist and politician who served as the Minister of Agriculture from 1964 to 1966 and later as Minister of Finance and Defence. He is known for his contribution towards the Green Revolution in India. Jayaprakash Narayan. Narayan was an independence activist and social reformer. He was commonly referred as Loknayak, People's Leader, and is known for the Total Revolution movement initiated during the mid-1970s against the then Government of India. Amartya Sen. Sen is an economist and he winner of the Nobel Memorial Prize in Economic Sciences in 1998. Gopinath Bordoloi. Bordoloi was an independence activist and politician who served as the first Chief Minister of Assam, 1946-50. His was instrumental in uniting Assam with India when parts of it wanted to accede to Pakistan. Ravi Shankar. Ravi Shankar was a musician and sitar player. He has won 4 Grammy Awards and is often considered the world's best-known exponent of Hindustani classical music. Lata Mangeshkar. Mangeshkar was a playback singer, known as the Nightingale of India. She started her career in the 1940s and has sung songs in over 36 languages. In 1989, Mangeshkar was awarded the Dadasaheb Phalke Award, India's highest award in cinema. Bismillah Khan. Khan was a Hindustani classical Shehnai player who played the instrument for more than 8 decades and is credited to have brought the instrument to the center stage of Indian music. Bhimsen Joshi. Joshi was a Hindustani classical vocalist who was a disciple of Kirana Gharana and is widely known for the Khyal genre of singing. C.N.R. Rao. Rao is a chemist and a scientist specializing in solid-state chemistry. He has honorary doctorates from 86 universities and has authored around 1,800 research publications and 56 books. Sachin Tendulkar. Tendulkar is a cricketer who is regarded as one of the greatest batters of all time. Having debuted in 1989, Tendulkar played 664 international cricket matches, scoring more than 34,000 in a career spanning over 2 decades, and holds various cricket records. Atal Bihari Vajpayee. Vajpayee was a politician who served as the Prime Minister of India 3 times in 1996, 1998 and from 1999 to 2004. He was a parliamentarian for over 4 decades and was elected 9 times to the Lok Sabha, twice to the Rajya Sabha, also serving as the Minister of External Affairs during 1977–79. Madan Mohan Malvi. Malvi was a scholar and educational reformer who founded the Akhil Bharatiya Hindu Mahasabha, 1906, and Banaras Hindu University, while serving as the university's vice-chancellor from 1919 until 1938. He was the president of Indian National Congress for 4 terms and was the chairman of Hindustan Times from 1924 to 1946. Pranab Mukherjee. Mukherjee was a politician who served as the 13th President of India from 2012 until 2017. In a career spanning 5 decades, Mukherjee had been a leader of the Indian National Congress and had occupied several ministerial portfolios in the Government of India. Prior to his election as President, he was Finance Minister from 2009 to 2012. Bhupen Hazarika. Hazarika was a playback singer, lyricist, musician, poet and filmmaker, widely known as Sudhakanta. His songs, written and sung mainly in the Assamese language by himself, are themed around universal justice and peace and have been translated and sung in many languages. Nanaji Deshmukh. Deshmukh was a social activist and politician who worked in the fields of education, health and rural self-reliance. He was a leader of the Bharatiya Jana Sangh and also served as a member of the Rajya Sabha. Karpuri Thakur. Thakur was a politician who served 2 terms as the 11th Chief Minister of Bihar from 1970 to 1971 and from 1977 to 1979. In 1978, he introduced the reservation policy in state government jobs. L.K. Advani. Advani is a politician who served as the 7th Deputy Prime Minister of India from 2002 to 2004. He is one of the co-founders of Bharatiya Janata Party and was the longest-serving leader of the opposition in the Lok Sabha.